fast, play downhill. And the guys never got discouraged. You know, they had that look of frustration, but it wasn't a look of defeatedness on their faces. You know, everybody just wanted to stay encouraged. And as my staff, you know, they're awesome. Just bringing the positive energy, you know, clapping it up for the guys in the midst of chaos. But, you know, we got the lead 14 going into halftime and then had a huge defensive third quarter. And I thought that set the tone for the rest of the game.
You mentioned the third quarter, Vanderbilt had, I think, 8 and 3 steals just in that period alone. How critical was he?
Man, his defense on Luka, his activity, his energy, him getting us extra possessions, him getting big defensive rebounds, you know, Dennis's activity as well. But Vando, you know, that's a tall task, you know, to try to manage that matchup. As skilled as Luka is, you know, one of the top 5 players in our league, easily, hands down. He was up for the challenge. He took the challenge and just tried to make it as difficult as possible for him. And you know, that's why he's here, to create havoc with his energy and his efforts, and his size and athleticism, his quickness, all of that was on full display tonight.
Darvin Ham.
He's good. You know, he's our medical people are looking at him right now. He'll get reevaluated again in the morning, and so once we get some type of official word tomorrow, we'll go from there. But as of right now, he's good.
Did you hear him say that he had heard something pop that was kind of?
No, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear him say that at all. So.
You guys are down 27 at that point. I think Dallas is like plus 40 from the three-point line. Normally, it would take some shooting to get back into the game.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, you guys only got just a little bit.
Yeah.
How did you guys turn this game?
I just think we walked them down, man, with our aggressiveness. Again, going to the basket, really living in the paint, forcing them, you know, to play a more physical game than they probably wanted to. AD was phenomenal. Brian had his stretches phenomenal. You know, it just and that was the thing. You know, you look at the stats, and we only make 6 threes. They make 20, and we still come up with the W. You know, the free throw line, we try to use that as a weapon. You know, to try to constantly, again, play downhill, force the referees to make calls, and to force them to defend us without fouling, and we were able to do that. And again, we didn't settle. We did not settle. So 62 points in the paint is huge, and I think that was one of the ways. And we played faster. We began to play a lot faster.
Darvin, thinking to that, I mean, AD had 2 huge buckets down the stretch, and then the turnaround jumper after he's screaming, I'm a bucket. That swagger from AD, we've seen it at various points this season. Have you been looking for that since he came back from his injury? How good is it to see?
Absolutely, it's great to see. You know, I know he's having fun, again, playing pain-free. And that's when you see it, when he's really emotionally, spiritually involved in the game, not just physically. And we tried to ride him a little bit and, you know, feed him, calling his number continuously, and he delivered. And, you know, he just changing shots, defensively, rebounding, getting out, really going to his spots, knowing what he wanted to get out of each offensive possession. It was huge. You know, he was Wilt Davis, as I like to nickname him. Wilt Davis was on full display today.